folks, and welcome back to Car Manufacturer. Last time we went through, we started with our very most basic car, which is the Galleon. We unlocked 8 Freeloader and the Talon. These names are totally made up by the dice. We can go through and set them to be whatever we want. But we are currently researching a new tier, and that should unlock whatever this vehicle is here. We are currently selling, or the public is demanding, 60% of the cars from here, 20% from here, and 35% from whatever this tier 3 is. So we've stopped selling the Galleon. Right now we have 2 production lines set up with the Talon, and then 1 with the 8 Freeloader. Whatever this guy is, the Talon's going to get down to 1, and we'll have 3 lines with all of those, and hopefully have this so we can switch over quickly. But let's jump in and see where exactly we're at, what we're doing, and we are making money. Last time we were right on the edge. We only had like $700 something left, so now we're over 3,000, shockingly enough, and we have no cars for sale currently because we are out of vehicles that are currently being assembled. So we have all of that stuff going on, and it's getting set and ready to roll for whatever our next steps are. So that's all well and good. Hopefully we'll be able to move forward here. And oh, see, this blue here, I really want there to be a pop-up like this when we unlock new research. There should be no stoppage or anything. Let's go. All right, that's the Defender. Cool. We'll hit OK. Oh, that's a tier 3 vehicle. Interesting. All right, let's go back over here. We will change this bad boy out, and we will select something at the current level, which is whatever that thing is. And we're going to select this bad boy to be the Defender. We don't care about Galleon anymore. I wish there was a way to close that. Not preview it, but I want to turn it off so I don't sell it anymore. So we'll do that, and then this one's going to get shut down after this, and we will change that over to whatever the Defender. Okay, so we got that. We'll figure that all out here hopefully soon, and we'll be in good shape, I hope. So a couple things if you're getting into this game or playing it. Number 1, make sure wherever your goods are getting delivered from, you have a very clear path right to the manufacturing area. Without that, the game slows down tremendously. Not as far as performance or anything like that. What I'm talking about is that it slows down the production of cars. They'll just sit there forever. When you click on a car, you can see how long it's been. This one took 43 days. This one's so far 20 days. This one is pretty new at 9 days. The second thing you need to pay attention to is if when you're building these cars, make sure this guy leaves before you delete this stuff. Otherwise, it's going to delete that car, and you spent money on that car. So make sure you actually go through and get it made. There we go. Now I can delete that line and go in here and delete that order. You don't have to do that. I just like to. And then we can sell all of these things by furiously clicking as quick as you possibly can. Why there is not a sell all button overall, I don't know, but I hate it. I hate it so much. So we're going to go over and select the Defender. This is going to be a new order for us. We have the Defender. We can see we're taking up more space again. We're going to set that at 50%. And we're going to order 2 of those. So I will go through. I can place that order. It's $1,200. We have $4,000 in reserves. And then back here, we will hit play. And we're going to be producing that right away. So this is already getting some notoriety. Nothing big deal, but that's okay. We can go over into our technology tree and see what some of these other things cost. So, increase the percentage of money regained when scrapping parts. Okay, we could do that. What does this one do? Unlocks advertising, but okay. Sure, we'll do that. Base popularity, plus 10%. Yeah, of course we want to do that. So, you do need to make sure you spend some time and money in unlocking things in this game. If you don't do that, you're going to be in real trouble real fast. You can already see that when we go over to our research area, I really like to have like this stuff covered and be researching or on to the next round before cars even pop up in that 5% area. I'd really like to have tier 4 unlocked right now, but I don't. So I kind of got to just hope and pray that we'll be okay as is. We have another car coming along real soon. And the question is, do we want to go through and put up another sales spot and expand our factory out. So we have 4 of those. We don't have the people to do that, so we're going to spend money on that. We're going to spend money on unlocking a 4th spot. We have to expand a lot of stuff. There's a lot going on there. Again, give me a pop-up. This is the Hope. All right, so we have all of those set. The Hope is just going to be a car that we don't sell. Is really how it's going to work out. All right, I'll select this $500 one, even though I know what it's going to be. It's going to be this guy. I just want to get it cleared out because I don't like waiting on that, and eventually we'd have to do it anyway. We're at $2,000, which is not a lot. But let's go back over to our research tree and see what we have here. If we want to expand, that's going to be $2,000. So that's not good. And if we want to have another sales spot, that's $4,000. So we're nowhere close on that front. We either need to start producing more vehicles or we need to sell them for more money. Neither of which seems like a viable option for us, quite honestly, because we just don't have the money to expand out right now. But we have our very first Talon off the line. Let's see if we sell that and how much we sell it for. Oh, we have to first off make sure we set all of that. So we'll release that, and we should make a good chunk of change, $1,170 every time we sell a Talon, or excuse me, a Defender. Talons are making us not that much different, honestly. We can see that already has some notoriety, and there we go. We made our money, and we're going out and getting that done. And we're already done this guy, the Accord. All right, whatever. We're not worried about that stuff right now. What we want to do, we're going to change this. We want to get to the next tier, tier 3. Is that what it is, tier 3? Yeah, we want to get this guy here, and then we'll be able to do our tier 4. So we sold that. These guys, look at the difference here. Looking all polished and nice. Look at you in your hat driving, elbows out, beautiful. And then we have this old hunk of junk that the seats look nice, but like, look at this thing. It's wonderful. Look at you. What's up, Larry? All right. So we'll go through and get that girl going and doing its thing, and we'll figure out exactly what we're doing here a little bit more. I'd like to add some more parking spots eventually. I'd like to do a lot of things, but it's just going to take some time to get all of that stuff set up. So let me just go over real fast and go into parking because I just want to see. All right, so we can expand out most definitely to the edge of that. If I do that, parking spots are $1. All right. Oh, no, we can't do that. Destroy. Can't do that because it blocks the exit for those guys. Okay. So we're going to have to set up another sales spot, I think. So more parking for our vehicles. Where do we want to put that? We can't put it anywhere there. Let's rotate that around and see where we can put it. Alright, so can't do anything there. Okay, that's as close as we can get to our entrance. So if we put them all there, is that enough spot or space for a parking spot? It is. There we go. Okay. And I made that perfect sized. Because what I want to do is I want to expand this factory out so we can add on more lines and do more stuff. But there's a couple things we need to take a look at in our technology area. Number one, we have the ability here, we already have 2, so we can actually add 2 assembly stations. We can upgrade it to 4, so we can have it actually be an assembly line. Right now, it's an assembly spot. It's not an assembly line. But before we do that, we need more workers. So we spent $2,000. We have just under $2,000 next. I want to expand this out and see what it looks like to add on an assembly line that does stuff differently. So let's go over back into here. We'll click on this and we're just going to expand that out a bit. Let's go back over to our assembly lines and see what this looks like. So this is going to be our first one where we don't have... I think I actually want to set up storage first. Does that make sense? We'll find out. I don't know. So we'll do that. And I don't know where... Or let's put that now. Can I get 2 of those in there? No? Okay. But I can click on this and drag it. It's dumb that I can't add them over top of each other, but whatever. Let's go in and add this guy. So rotate. You can see these little diagonal line things. It's going to matter a whole lot later down the road for this game. So I'm going to kind of try to make sure that we are not in those areas right now. It's not a big deal down the road once we get those set up properly, but we don't have them set up properly yet. Okay, so we have 1, and then we'll do 2, and we'll connect them like so, and then we'll go over into that and get those 2 sets, and these 2, boom, boom. Now, we need to figure out, we need to go back in here. We need to figure out what we're building, which I kind of think we're just going to build the Hope. But this is where this game took me for a loop the first time I played it, and the second time I played it, and a little bit of the third time I played it, quite honestly. I couldn't figure out how to get these 2 stations to work together. And the idea here is that we have Station 1, and it has all of the tasks. We need to drag Station 2 up to where we want it to be, so that it has a secondary set up there. Now this one, we can see that it goes to line 6, or that one. We're going to click on this. We're going to make sure we order 2 of everything. I'll bring it up to that level. That's only $646, which is not too much. This one's going to be more. So we'll up that. It's actually not that much more. Okay. So we have that. We'll place the order, and then we'll start that line up. And the thing here is that we don't have the ability to sell another car. We don't have the money. We don't have anything for it. We don't have it unlocked yet. So we're going to have to kind of broach that subject as we get there. But we hired some more people. I'll hire some more haulers as well. No, 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 no. And you can upgrade these people. Like if you get a 1, you can send them a training and upgrade them to a level 2 or 3. But I like to just keep rejecting them until I can find one that's worth it. Alright. So you can see that they're building it here, and as that one gets done, it will move up to here. It has all its stuff, so it'll get built, and then it'll start on another one. So it actually should turn these out a lot faster. This one's on day 13. Take a look at this one. It's on day 26. This one's on day 15. This one's on day 8. So that guy's on day 17. It's half done, and it's already moving through its next one, and then this guy is going to go through here. One of the other things I really dislike about this game, and again, I think I've shown that I really do dig and love parts of this game. Some of it I really, really have trouble with. But the parts that I have trouble with, like if there's something like a wheel needs to be put on the right side, if it needs to go to the left side, they need to go all the way around the entire assembly line. Why? Why is the plant not big enough to just accommodate that? So that's a massive annoyance for me. I really, really don't understand and dislike that. So, we have these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this out from a Defender. So I'm going to change this, and we're going to go back to the Hope. Set that at 90, and we'll release it. And we're going to hope to sell those. We're going to hope to sell the Hope. We can only sell 3 models of car right now, even though we are currently manufacturing 4. So you need to kind of, if you don't have the research done, which again is $4,000, we just kind of need to be a little careful about how we do all of this stuff. But right now, if we take a look back here, 60% of people want one of these 3 cars. 35% want this. 20 still want this junk back there. So I think we'll be okay. And you can see that they're still manufacturing this. It's not done yet, and we have all of the other models available right now. So hopefully we'll be able to make some sales because we only have $300 something left. There we go. Got 1,000, 800, another 800. That's what we need. We just need to rapidly sell cars. Now the Defender is waiting there because we can't sell it. If we wanted to, we could just go over and change this back out. We'll say, hey, it's a Defender now. And hopefully we can sell that one before this guy comes over to the lot. And we'll see exactly what happens. Here we go, we did that. So it's a bunch of random micromanaging right now because we don't have the research to support selling more vehicles. But eventually we will get there, and it's not going to be a big deal. Especially because you can see it ebbs and flows. Like this next tier, tier 2, only has 2 cars. Tier 3 only has 1 car. But then it shoots to 4. So if you're at the like 35-60 split or whatever they have, you need to make sure that you have the vehicles kind of set and ready to roll for that. But it looks like 4 is the max that you're going to have. So really you need to be able to sell 5 to 6 vehicles. Like something here where we have, up here we need 8. Maybe choose not to sell certain vehicles there. All right, but we finally have, I'm gonna wait. We were at 5,000. I'm not comfortable going much above where we're at right now. Can I move this entire thing? So you have the ability to move a lot of things in this game, and I would really like to be able to move like this entire block. But I can't. Oh, I can. I am sorry. I apologize, game. I was wrong. We can absolutely sell more than what I thought we could. Okay, cool. Because what I want to do now is set up another sales spot. Oh, see, it doesn't even let me right now. But I want to do that eventually here. Okay. No big deal. We can't even research to have another one set up there, but that's okay. We are selling our cars. We are getting them out and sold and done. And I am happy with what we have right now. The Hope is making us money. We are over that $4,000. So I am going to now go into technology, not research. Which also, the naming of that just kind of drives me crazy. We will upgrade that. And we're going to wait till that Hope goes away. All right. We'll change this over to the Defender. So we sell them. Hopefully get that one out of there. Because these guys are taking a while. Come on, sit down. Buy stuff. Buy. Come on. Nope, you wanna buy cars. There we go. We sold a car. We sold 2 cars. Both the cars are gone. All right, perfect. We'll change that back over to the Hope. And then we're going to go into build. We'll get a sales area set up like so. And it's just going to be a copy paste of all the others. And then we have to go back to the factory mode to select this. Again, I wish that would pop up as being like, hey, what do you want to sell? Right away. But that's just me. All right, and then I need another salesperson. And we'll probably need more of these people. Because generally the number one thing that slows the car manufacturer down, especially once we get a little more into this game, is the delivery of parts. That's by far the slowest thing that we have. But we are making 4 different models of cars. We're doing so, I think, pretty efficiently. You can see that we don't have any cars for sale, and cars we do have are getting sold relatively quickly. I don't know how good our popularity is or any of that stuff, but it's okay. We don't need to be popular. We just need to be profitable. And we're getting closer to whatever that round is, which I'm assuming is going to be that bad boy right there. Ever so closer. Oh man, these cars are just flying out a lot. And this is a way to get really in danger. I assume the real car business is like this, and Production Line, my other car line building game, was very much like this. If you get too much of something, you can get stuck with buying all of the resources, all the stuff, and then you have a whole bunch of unsold inventory, which can be unbelievably expensive. So right now making one of each thing is fine, because if we don't sell one of them, it's okay because we have not a lot for sale, so somebody's going to buy it. But if we had like 1,000 of these, it'd be a different story. That's a lot of money tied up in something just sitting there. All right, we have the car done. Again, give me something. Pathfinder. Okay, sure. So we have Pathfinder and that, and you take a look at that, the numbers have switched. We're at 20% now for these 3 lines and 60 for these. So we're going to shut down all of this, and we're going to sell these 2 cars, and then we need to make sure we go on to the next tier. So we will hit the stop button for this, we'll hit the stop button for this, and we will hit the stop button for this as well. All of those are going to finish their production, and they're no longer going to be offered by our car company, which I don't remember what our car company is called. But they're all going to go by the wayside, and looks like that's going to be the last one of those. Okay, so we are going to delete that. We're going to go over here, delete that, and sell all of these things instead of, you know, just being able to click sell all. And now we're going to change that over, and I'm going to actually make this another Defender. The reason for that is I want the two cars next to each other so that when we get to the next level, it's a little easier to change things out. I don't know if that's really the best way to do things, but it's the way I'm going to do things. So we do that, 1,200 bucks, order, and then we can go in and resume production on that. And then once we sell, so those are still in production. Once we sell that guy, we can change it to advertise whatever we called that other one. The Pathfinder, is that what it was? So, sell the 8 freeloader, which is one of my favorite names for a car. What'd you buy? Oh, I bought the 8th freeloader. It's a marvelous vehicle. Alright, we're selling more Defenders right now. So, we're just going to knock down the price. Oh, that one's really expensive. My bad. Alright, so this is going to end production on our shortest one, which is the Hope. We will now go over and sell all of this stuff. We'll delete that order. We'll delete that order and sell all that stuff. And now you are going to be producing, excuse me, a Pathfinder. Put that into production. We'll order for there. We're going to get 2 of that, so that 50%, just like we've done in the past. And we'll do the same thing for this one. 50, and order 2, place that order. We've already resumed production. Fantastic. Alright, this we can change out to the Pathfinder. They're very uninspired. The Defender and Pathfinder are essentially the same car from what I can tell. One's a 2-seater, one's a 4-seater, but they don't look all that different from each other. And then this bad boy is going to finish that production. We're going to delete that, and we're going to sell all of the things that help make up whatever that was, what it was. So we have all that. Now we can go through and we will resume production on a Pathfinder. Hit play on that, and we will order 2 of all those things up to there. Place that order. Boom. And then this one, or those 2 need to be continue to be sold so we can make some money. We'll discount them. That's not a big deal. There we go. That one is for sale. So we'll change that, and we'll select none because there's nothing to sell there. And as soon as that Talon goes, we'll select that one as none as well. There we go. And our Defenders are rocking out. We're doing a marvelous job selling those bad boys. And hopefully these are going to get built real fast. So we're going to keep an eye on the assembly time. Right now this is at 19 days. This one's at 9 days. And hopefully be able to assemble this thing real fast. So you're at 19 days and 50 something percent. This one's at 30 days and 60. This one seems like it's getting built a whole lot faster. Maybe this version of assembly lines is not working for us. Alright. So we have some other things we can take a look at. We have basic objects, so we can do a toolbox. And what does it do? It doesn't tell you. There's no rhyme or reason of what this does. It doesn't help you out at all. So we're going to buy it because we can. But then we have to go over to the build menu. We have to go over to the assembly line. We can take a look, and it's a worker energy save bonus. What does that mean? I have no idea. We're going to use it. So 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, 5. Fantastic. I don't know what it does. But, oh, see what I like is that. That's on 23 days. That one's 46 days. that one's 37 days to make. Okay. It's not that different, honestly. We are in the minus of money right now, so we do need to be careful because we do not want to overspend all of the things. But I'm digging what we have going on here, where we have kind of the chassis built, and then we have all the add-ons going through. And what we're going to do here, because we're going to get bankrupted, and then the game's going to be over. We can resume from a save, but I'm going to go to economy. I'm going to borrow $2,000 just so we stay in the black, and we should be good from there. And you can see that we already made a lot of that money back. I'll repay that loan. Oh, look at that. Ready to roll already. And you see that? They had to walk all the way around. Look at that. They had to walk all the way around the car to just walk across. It's a big deal. And if I were to make this space just one thing longer, we could already have another car being manufactured. But that one was 47 days. This one's at 24 days. And I think a lot of that is just inefficiencies. So we got to do some more work. But we are selling cars. We are doing our job. We need to release this one or we're going to be in trouble. So we'll set that at 90 and release. Research wise, we are doing just fine. We are on tier 3, which is our current tier. 60% of people want that. We do not have the next tier, and it seems like it's a ways away from us, but we're doing just fine, I think. I want to get to the point where we can automatically manufacture a lot of these things, but that's still a ways away. And look at that. There's a whole parade of them. Go straight. Oh, a whole parade of them leaving at the same time. But I'm really happy with that we have this, that we are making money. Let's go back and repay that loan. And we are in good shape. So I think that's going to wrap us up for here. We got another line built. We built a 2-tier system. We have 2 new vehicles, or models of vehicles, should I say, available to us. And we are hopefully selling to the masses. Folks, thank you so much for joining me for another car manufacturer. I will see you next time, where we hope to unlock more stuff and get more upgrades and hopefully automate our manufacturing so it's not just people building. We'll see what it brings us. Folks, thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.